Hello, this is Anne Winner again. As promised, I did say on my YouTube blog that I will be showing you some of the creations that are still work in process and where I do my creations from. Today, yes, I've got quite a few pieces here that I can show you. This is a piece that I'm waiting to dry. It's not finished and it will need another layer. Again, I'm just testing some of my colours out with that. I try new techniques all the time. And yeah, I just keep practicing and working until I know that I've got what it is that I'm looking for, if you like. These aren't finished, but they will need a bit more work on them. As you can see, my mould's not been great. I have started a new mould to see if I can perfect it more. Some pyramids here. Yes, there's a bit of clear in there, and this is some of my creations as well. This has just been sanded down. There is a lot of detail in these. If I just actually swap this one over and show you this one, we've got the fish, we've got stone and rock, we've got different levels. We've actually got more fish in here. We've actually got some crystals and some gold effect in this bit here. And then we've got the little rocks and stones, and then at the bottom we've got some wood. So yes, again, some new creations that aren't finished. They're just work in process, experimentation. Like I said, I am new to epoxy resin, but I just absolutely love it, and I'm always trying to think of new ways of working with epoxy resin. This again is my first ever attempt with epoxy resin and wood, as a bit of a sculpture there. I just love the way some of the colours mix in. Again, this piece here I'm still trying to work on, and if you hold it up to the light, it's actually got hearts inside, but you'll only see them when the candle's put in it. But the work in it here and, you know, all around it still hasn't been finished. Yes, here I've got a couple of epoxy resin birds on some driftwood, which I will be sanding down. As you can see, look, they're not going to be going anywhere. My little chicks. And yes, they're made with epoxy resin too. I do have a new cross that can be took out. I've actually reset this mould, and I will get back to you with this piece, and I will show you how it's turned out of my new mould, and I'll explain what I used to make the mould. And I just love wood carvings. So yes, I've done a couple of pours in this, for example. Again, I'll show you my pieces all when they're finished. And I've tried to kind of put a couple of different tones in this one. But yes, it's the kind of thing I really enjoy doing. Taping up the back of some of the epoxy resin pours, it's been quite a struggle to stop them from leaking out. You know, I've YouTubed other YouTube channels, and obviously I've watched out what other people use, and you know, I've gone out and I've spent quite a lot of money on different tapes, and I'm still struggling to find you know, a good enough tape. But yeah, I thought I'd put some nice earrings in this one. And again, a lot of this is blue tape. The navy blue around there is tape, but I'm just slowly starting a pour. The trouble with epoxy resin, you know, a lot of people tend to do their art pieces just within one pour. But because I like to learn and experiment, and you know, obviously strive to learn more with epoxy resin, I'm forever taking my time and trying out new things. I do have a lot of different things I can show you. If there's any questions, please subscribe to my channel, or you can find me on www.facebook.com/ans.party.gifts, and you will find that Anne has the S on the end, and so does gifts. This is a couple more of my little resin birds, and these are some of my resin fish. I tend to, you know, I've had practice with this one. It's not the best, but no, I love the colouring. And then when you put a finer pour on these, they give them a lot more high gloss. But it's also a good way to experiment, mixing your colours and seeing what kind of colour you like, and you know how it turns out once it's all dry. But I love the transparency with some of the colours, but with some of the art you need a bit more, you know, a bit more depth with the colour. You'll have to excuse the noise, we're having a bit of a windy day today. My pictures are upside down, but yes, I'm not finished these, but this is my owl and my epoxy. I've just got to paint my frame up that I've made, and this one's not finished either. Like I said, I love to stay busy, and I love a lot of different projects, and I like to try out lots of new things. So yes, this is my my lady. Again, she's not finished, but with epoxy resin I find that if you're just going to concentrate on one item at a time, you know, it's best to kind of wait for each stage of the epoxy to dry, to do your layering and stuff. So because I like to stay so busy, I like to keep quite a few things on the go. This is another piece of art that's not finished, by the way, that I'm just in the process of completing. And as you can see, the fish will be coming down the wall and off the canvas completely in the water. But yes, so yes, hopefully there's a bit more insight to some of my epoxy resin work, and I look forward to you subscribing again to my channel, or you can find me on www.facebook.com/ans.party.gifts. And yes, hopefully I'll be uploading another channel. I think I'm going to have to get an extra pair of hands in, or set this camera up so that you can actually see me do some different styles with resin and what I use. But please, if there's anything I can help you with, or you'd like me to try, then please ask me, and I'll be more than happy to respond back. Yes, so you've seen my little studio, and that's it for today. But thank you very much for tuning in, and I really look forward to seeing you all soon and talking some more. Have a lovely evening and take care for now. Bye.